During the Flash Season 1, we were all introduced to the Tachyon device, when we had Eobard Thawne, aka the Reverse Flash, stealing off Mercury Labs and use it for his own plans. This allowed Eobard to charge up his connection to the negative Speed Force so that it is more stable, because he had the unstable connection to his Speed Force after the events of Nora Allen's murder. Throughout the seasons of the show, we have seen multiple different characters use the Tachyon device. These include our Scarlet Speedster Barry Allen, as well as Nora West Allen. But this was until the Tachyon Enhancer got destroyed during the Flash Season 7, and then it's been rebuilt by Chester and Cisco, in which then we had August Hart being the latest user of the Tachyon device. Our Scarlet Speedster Barry Allen, aka The Flash, first came across the Tachyon device when he wanted to find a method to run faster and defeat his enemy, Zoom. But after a couple of episodes, Barry completely stopped using the Tachyon device, and for today's video, we will be exploring the reason behind it. Yo, what is going on guys, Flashverse here, and welcome back to another video on The Flash. And for today's video, I have a theory video explaining why Barry stopped using the Tachyon device after The Flash Season 2. So yeah, as I said during the intro for this video, the Tachyon device was first introduced during The Flash Season 1, where Eobard Thawne has obviously gained possession of it as he stole it from Mercury Labs, and then we move on to The Flash Season 2, where we have Barry traveling back in time and obtaining information on increasing his speed without the aid of dangerous drugs like Velocity 9. Barry goes to see Eobard for help on how to get faster, and Eobard suggests Tachyon enhancement is the way, and he gives Barry this flash drive containing the instructions to build a Tachyon prototype. Later on in Season 2, Barry and his friends create their own Tachyon device to enhance the Speed Force in Barry's system. While testing this device out, Barry accidentally traveled to an alternate Earth where he obviously completes a whole crossover with Supergirl, and then he goes back to his Earth and goes to Star Labs, where we get the reveal that he's annihilated his top speed by 4 times. So essentially, Barry has now become 4 times faster than he's ever been with the Tachyon device. Obviously, we have been getting other modifications to the Tachyon device, such as the Firestorm Matrix, but also we have seen it used other times throughout the show for other uses, such as helping Nora time travel back to the future during the Flash Season 5. We also had it when Barry was trying to transfer his consciousness to the Speed Force during the Flash Season 6, and most recently with the Flash Season 7, it has been used to collect Eva's photon particles. It's also been used for Barry to collect force particles during the rebirth of the Speed Force, and latest of all, it was used to help Barry pass on his organic speed onto August Hart. But despite all of these uses of the Tachyon device, one question that always keeps on popping up into my head and others is that if the device has such ability where it's able to enhance the Speed Force inside the Speedster system and allows them to run 4 times faster, why did Barry stop using it after one episode? He used it to boost his speed, and then we've never seen it used again after that Season 2 episode. Unfortunately, there's no canon answer for this, so we will have to theorize. But before I go over anything, however, you guys don't forget to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel so you are aware of more Arrowverse content coming your way. Now, one reason in regards to why Barry stopped using the Tachyon device is because the writers don't want to make Barry too reliant on technology in regards to him increasing his speed throughout his years as the Flash. I think that they want to make it so that Barry develops his speed naturally, like what we've been seeing, and he gets faster like that, so that he doesn't rely too much on tech. The Flash TV show has always had issues in regards to them dealing with Barry's speed. It's been so inconsistent. There are often cases where we see Barry go super fast. There are often cases where we see Barry go almost as fast as the speed of light. And there are other cases where he just keeps getting tossed around by villains which we know Barry can beat in just milliseconds. And it's just so frustrating to see as a fan, because we've seen this guy's speed develop for many years, but he still looks like the same noob he's been during Season 1. And I believe at least that developing his speed naturally through his connection with the Speed Force would make more sense than a piece of tech doing it for him. The Flash's main speciality is his speed. That's pretty much what the Flash is. He's a speedster. And if you make him reliant on tech to run faster every single time, why even push Barry to try and run faster when he could just put on a Tachyon device and run 4 times faster than he's ever been? I think that it would just eliminate the progressions we could see with Barry's speed as he gets faster. Secondly, it could be that it's still stored inside Barry's emblem, but we just don't notice it. When Wells obviously made the modifications to the Tachyon device, we saw the blue glow in Barry's suit whenever he used the Tachyon device, and it made us sure that Barry was using it whenever we saw that blue glow. However, it did not look good on his suit visually. It looked really weird. So maybe it's been modified so that it's still inside of his suit. However, they found a way to, well, Team Flash that being, they found a way to store it without it glowing. This could obviously be possible, especially with the amount of tech already being inside Barry's suit, and it's an obvious advantage for Barry anyways. Like, if he's able to run 4 times faster, why not just use it? So there could be a chance that Barry is still wearing the speed boosting Tachyon device inside of his suit. Obviously, it's not been confirmed whether he's still using it or not, but we are theorizing over here. Now, another explanation in regards to this could be that the Tachyon enhancement could be temporary. We do know that when Eobard used it, he had to keep charging the Tachyon device so that he could absorb more of its energy for his speed force to feed off. Once again, this could be possible because there is no canonical evidence in the Arrowverse stating whether using the Tachyon device only boosts the speedster's speed temporarily or permanently. We do not know that. And whenever we have seen Barry actually use the Tachyon enhancer, it was only been for a very short period of time, whereas Eobard has used it throughout the span of season 1, where we know he had to continuously charge it. For Barry, it was never a case where he's had it on for a whole episode. It's just been for like a couple of minutes. Also, during this chase scene with Zoom, we do see that Barry doesn't activate the Tachyon device until later. Yes, this could be inferred as Barry doing this on purpose so that Zoom can slightly catch up, and then he turns it on so that he could just boost away so that Zoom's angry and just chases after Barry. But if we then head on to the next scene, after Barry turns on the Tachyon device, the emblem doesn't glow blue when they enter Star Labs. It's like Barry just stopped using it. It is back to its normal white color. As we see, it's not glowing blue anymore. So what if the reason in regards to Barry no longer using the Tachyon device is actually because it is only a temporary boost, not permanent? The chase scene during the Flash and Zoom facing off each other and then Team Flash forming that trap for Zoom is evidence. That scene is completely evident to what we're talking about over here, because why wait till later to turn on the Tachyon device, which we've obviously seen Barry do? They've been chasing across the city normally until Barry turns it on later, and then he just speeds away. And then right after that scene, we see that when they enter Star Labs, Barry just doesn't use it at all. It's not glowing blue, so that means that he's not using it anymore. He's just using his natural speed. Personally, I do find all 3 of these theories to make sense in its own way. I find the second theory with it still being stored inside Barry's suit the least likeliest one. However, for theory number 1 and theory number 3, I do find them quite possible. If you were to ask me, I would say that it's theory number 3. So essentially that it's more of a temporary solution where it only temporarily boosts the speed force in your system rather than it being permanent, because if it's permanent, I'm pretty sure Barry would have used it every single time. And then this scene during the Flash season 2, which I've just talked about, is further evidence which shows that it's just a temporary solution and not a permanent one. But also, as I said before, there is no straight canonical evidence proving that it's permanent, or if it's still stored inside Barry's suit, or if it's theory number 1, which is that they don't want to make Barry too reliant on tech. It could be any of those, but personally for me, I would believe it so that the Tachyon device is more of a temporary solution for Barry to boost his speed and run 4 times faster like that, because as I've been saying, we've only seen Barry use the Tachyon device for a very short period of time, whereas for Eobard, he's been using it for all of season 1, and we know that he had to charge it whenever he used it. But yeah guys, thanks for watching. If you guys have enjoyed the video, please give a like and subscribe. Be sure to tell me in the comment section down below which of these theories do you guys think is the most possible, or if you guys have any other theories, be sure to tell me in the comment section down below. You guys know I do read my comments. But yeah, I will see you guys in my next video.